Hello, my friends. It's I, Blubobobobo. Welcome. Today, I want to tell you the story about why Lizard sheds his tail. A long time ago, longer now than it seems, Tortoise was going to the market to get some salt. His wife had been harassing him for quite a while to go get some salt, and finally he was out and about getting it. Now, Tortoise does not move very fast at all, but as he plodded along, with his kerchief pulling behind him to carry the salt home, when he finally got to the store, he picked up a large cube of salt, and he placed it within the kerchief and began going back home. On his way back, he did not notice that Lizard was warming himself on a log. Now, once he passed by, Lizard saw the salt in the kerchief, and he leaped down and he pounced on the salt. And he said, "This is mine!" Tortoise turned around and said, "What are you speaking of? This is my salt. I'm obviously carrying it. I purchased it. I'm taking it home." Lizard said, No, it's finders keepers. I found this salt right here. It's mine." Back and forth the two went until finally they decided to take it to the judge. Now the judge heard the story, and the judge decided that it would only be fair if the salt were to be split in half. Lizard would get half, Tortoise would get half. Tortoise went back home, saddened for losing his half of the salt, and he came up with a plan. So the next day, he went out again, and he came across Lizard. This time, Lizard was going to the store. So Tortoise tucked in under a log, and he waited. Once Lizard was just past him, he popped out, and he jumped onto Lizard's tail, and he held it up in his little claws and said, "This is mine!" Lizard said, "What do you mean? That's my tail. How could you possibly be yours?" Tortoise said, "I found it. It's mine." So the two went back to the judge, and the judge once again ruled that it would only be fair to have it split in half. So the judge cut the end of Lizard's tail off and gave it to Tortoise, and Lizard was left with the other half. Since that day, most lizards have learned how to lose their tails, but fortunately, they do grow them back. Thank you for listening, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day.